Premier Daniel Andrews suffered a nasty fall at his home while getting ready for work on Tuesday and has been taken to hospital for precautionary x-rays. Mr. Andrews did not injure his head, according to a government spokesman, but the Premier was not at work today as his government announced an inquiry into Indigenous disadvantage. Vic Acting Premier addresses the media. Acting Premier James Merlino provides an update on Victorian Premier Daniel Andrews, who was taken to hospital after a fall Tuesday morning. He was replaced at the announcement by Deputy Premier James Merlino, who acknowledged Mr. Andrews' absence at the start of the press conference and said the Premier had suffered a nasty fall at home. As you all know, he took a fall this morning as he was preparing for work. He's in hospital as a precaution, getting some precautionary x-rays. Mr. Merlino said.No had injuries. He's fine and he'll be back on his feet very shortly. Mr. Merlino said he could not advise exactly when the Premier would return to work, but I know he's fine and he's getting some good care as a precaution. I don't know the circumstances of the fall, I just know he had a nasty fall as he was getting ready for work, the Deputy Premier said. Mr. Merlino added that only a trip to the hospital would have kept Mr. Andrews away from the announcement that Victoria will initiate an inquiry into the ongoing effects of colonization on the state's Indigenous community.